September 2020 is when I started writing online seriously for the first time, and I created a 5-part series which are published in September 2023 to mark 3 years of writing online seriously and hopefully help people who are in the same place as I was as Niharika 2020. So, this 5-part series is for you to find your own dance and not follow the society and just do your thing and basically change your life forever. Part one is agitation because I was so bloody agitated. I was 24, earning peanuts, which people think was great, but I did not like it. You know what my appraisal was? My appraisal was like 4% or 5%, and it was more than India's inflation rate that year. So I pretty much got a pay cut. And I just am not the kind who is into office politics, okay? I just don't see the point of stepping on somebody to grow. And I don't care that much of my leader praising me and getting brownie points. It's not what I live for. It just something felt different, and I just always thought that I've been a creative person and I need to do something creative, but I didn't know what. So, guys, if any one of you feel agitated, this actually might be a really good place to be in. Dissatisfaction and agitation is a great place to be in because you can sit and write down what you don't like, then write down what you would want instead, and then try to bridge the gap between the two. I'm not joking. I know this may be just one line, but please, 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 after this video, if you can just do one thing, then do this. The second part is for those of you who are as lazy as me. I'm very lazy, like I'm super, super lazy. If I can get success quickly, I will. If I can make money quickly, I will. And I know a lot of you are that way too, so don't try to fake it. So when I started reading these blogs and watched videos of like Ali Abdal, for instance, I saw that people are actually doing what they love. So I realized that what I'm thinking and my agitation is not crazy. There are other people who felt that way and they're doing something entirely different. So obviously, I thought that if I take these 4 5 people who I really look up to, back then it was Ali Abdal, Tim Denning, Ayudeji Avasika, and then I found Justin Welch. I read every single content piece of theirs and I just stalked their work left, right, and center to see how have they done what they've done. So please read and please have your models who you look up to and see how have they done what they've done and just use it shamelessly. I had to shift my mindset. I could not think money is the root cause of all evil. Being greedy is too ambitious and only bad people do that. So you have to change that mindset. In India, especially, a lot of us are very competitive. And that's because we're a populous country, right? Say, even my job that I didn't like, if I didn't want to earn that much, there would be thousands of people who'd want to earn that much. That goes for every job, whether it's for 10,000 rupees or a lakh. So we're always competing. But life is not a zero sum game. There's not space for only one person. You have to move from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. And Google these two terms and thank me later. Just because your friend is making great money doing the things that you want to do doesn't mean you can't. Life is not a zero sum game. There is enough space for everyone. And once you change, once you develop that mindset, I promise you, you will see a shift. You will see a shift in how you perform and how your work performs and the opportunity it brings to you. The fourth part is committing to small steps. You have to commit for long enough. 2 3 months that I'll quit my job in 3 months or I'll do something very big in 3 months. It doesn't work that way. I would say commit for at least 12 months just to start seeing some results. At least in my journey, I side hustled for 3 months to start making decent money and I put my papers down after 6 months. After serving 3 months of notice period, then I became self-employed 9 months later. But I'm not even doing the work, which is freelance writing, that I actually quit my job for. And see, it's actually after 12 months that new things started happening. So give yourself 12 months. Don't I mean, I see people cribbing all the time, and then I see some of my students and other people who just commit for long enough and do great things. And the only difference between the two is commitment. And the final part is letting go. As a beginner, you may not get traction on your work, and nobody's gonna see, which I think is a big opportunity. It's beautiful to be a beginner because you can do your own dance with nobody watching, but let go of the results. Don't worry so much about the outcome. The outcome is not even in your control, but the processes. Work on your craft, work on your process, work on giving in your best. And after a long time of nothing happening, suddenly a lot of things will happen, because just like investing, even in the online world, compounding happens. So let go of those anxieties of why aren't people seeing my work, and know that I'm going to keep improving my craft. I will keep engaging with others, and I will do everything in my capacity that it will eventually work out. So these are the 5 ways that I designed my lifestyle, and how the last 3 years have been. And there is no doubt that if you start working from today, 12 months later, you will really thank yourself. So it's not going to be easy, it's very difficult. This is one thing that requires self motivation, because your boss is not on top of your head and there are no KRAs and appraisals. But do it for your future self.